Did I get you? Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubest here. Welcome to my spooky movie special. So it's gonna be like an hour, 2 hours. I don't know how long it'll be. So this is episode 16, of course. I've done a few things, as you can see. I wasn't happy when I left last week and the spawner just looked like this crappy little platform. So I did do a little bit of upgrading. That's actually quite a bit. We made a better, as if there's someone else. Me and Ghost Neo made a better chest area. And as you can see, it's just going to fill up all these chests here. It's so much better. And then up here, I've done a few modifications. So this is the typical platform. If you want to AFK, just get drops. That's how you can do it. Or you can go up here and you can kill them by hand and get XP. Look at this. I'm telling you, dude, this is like the best spawner I've ever made. It's so nice. Now, not a lot of mobs will accumulate here because they're so close to the spawn platform, but that's okay. Now, let me show you the method to turn this thing off, right? So I didn't just stop there. No. I was playing this quite a bit. I was having a ton of fun. I'll meet you guys at the top of this ladder real quick. Now, the way I built this ladder, it's pretty protected from the platform, so skeletons can't shoot us off like when we were climbing up the water that one time. But as you can see in here, you can come up and you can turn on and off the mob spawner. So if I was to turn this lever the other way, it would turn the mob spawner off. And now the reason you'd want to do that is you can convert it back to an automatic mob spawner if you want. So either you can get drops or whatever. You just have to break out that platform and let them fall on the hoppers. But that's not what we're doing today, okay? We're going to do a big old jump. Skadoosh. And then we are going to go and build a nice cave underwater. Underwater? I don't know if it's underwater, but we're going to be doing some fun stuff today. Spooky themed stuff. Now, for some reason, my boat isn't here, so now I got to swim back again. I don't know if I swam over here or what I was doing. Honestly, it was late at night, so I might have just swam over here, or I could have just like broken the boat and not picked it up again. But now I got to swim by hand, and oh, it's so much fun. So a little life update. This is technically recorded before this has happened, but me and Lauren are now married, which is pretty sweet. So now I can successfully say that I have convinced someone to marry me. Or something like that, right? But that's pretty cool, right? Like being married, I never expected to be doing Minecraft on YouTube so long, but I've gotten to the point. You know, I'm still pretty young. I'm 23 and she's 23. So, you know, we're pretty young for this generation to get married, but we dated for over 5 years just to be extra sure. So very, very cool. And I can always listen to this in the future because this is technically recorded a few days before the wedding. Like this is recorded 3 days before the wedding. So today's the 19th and this comes out on the 31st. So I've got to like emulate being spooked by Halloween, right? I'm not really spooked yet because it's not Halloween. I never even took my dang boat. Did I really just... Oh my goodness. Okay, well let me go up here and let me show you what I've done and also in preparation for the spooky movie special. Okay, so first things first, let's go feed Buddy. I'm sure he's hungry, wants a little bit of steak. I know I could go for a big old steak right now. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy your steak. But yes, up here I did break all the trees that we had and then I planted a little bit of a pumpkin patch. Now, the reason that I went with a pumpkin patch was I need pumpkins. I guess it's kind of a self-explanatory thing, but I did need pumpkins, and I don't need that many more pumpkins, maybe like a few more. To be fair, I mean, most of them were turned into seeds. I also used some of the gunpowder that we got from our, our mob spawner, and I made these TNTs right here. So we're going to be making a nice brewing area, but I want it to be spooky themed. So I don't know exactly where I want to build the building, or where I want to build the build. But I want it to be underground and I want it to be kind of themed as like a cave. Now I was debating doing it kind of over here. But like the thing is that I'm pretty sure that these are all water caves under there. So we need to find a different area. And I'm thinking maybe underground over here. So we could try that. But then again, there's also caves like directly in here. So let's just dig in here for a second and then let's just see. Yeah, I mean like immediately. Like literally immediately there's caves. And like... You have a chicken egg in your hand. You know, I wouldn't put it past... Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot I had leaves in here. So, I guess I want to make my own cave, right? So, I'm trying to figure out a better place to do this. And maybe... Because, you know, all this stuff is surrounded by water. So, anywhere we kind of dig is just going to be, like, underwater caves. And I don't want to hit those and kind of ruin the thing. So, maybe we could build it in the wall somewhere over there. and that would make sense, but then it's not close to home, you know? And you gotta, it's really not that far away. But anytime I need to run and get materials, I gotta run all the way back there. So maybe that's a little inconvenient. You know what? We can just try this, but I really fear that it's gonna be a big underwater cave. So you know what? We're just gonna YOLO it. I'm gonna go like right over here. I'm gonna make a staircase down. I'm going to see if there's a cave that's filled with water, and if not, I'll come back. Okay, well, actually, surprisingly, there wasn't any water caves down here. So all I'm going to do is just put a bunch of TNT down, and then I guess hope it makes a cool shape. I don't really know exactly like the pattern to put TNT in. Like, I really don't. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to put a bunch of TNT in here, and then we're just going to hope for the best. So I will fill it up, and then I'll come back, and I'll obviously film the explosion part, because it's probably going to be the most exciting. But, yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the explosion. Oh, no, wait. No, wait. Oh, come on, dude. Why has there got to be so many water caves near here, man? Okay, we'll scrap this. We got to go somewhere else, because that's, like, right next to the... Oh, man. I thought we had our spot, dude. Oh, man, the water got me. Okay, well, it's fine. I mean, it's not like that took too long or anything. But I'll just plug this area up in the wall. And then let's just go over there, like where we said we'd go. But let's sleep first. You know, maybe we could rethink going over here. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I realized that the other cave is not very big. What if I just filled this thing up with TNT and then just blew it up? And then saw what kind of shape we were in for. I feel like this is really close. I don't want to put any TNT any closer. We'll make this like the line that we don't go past. Because if I fill up TNT too far... Freya, get down. Come on. She keeps getting on my... I have a cat named Freya. She keeps getting on my desk. And I'm not sure... I guess she thought at some point that it was okay. And I pet her when she was on the desk. And now she just keeps going on the desk. I don't know. This isn't going to give us any depth, though. To be fair, we still have 49 TNT left. And it doesn't need to be super huge. Like, it's a brewing area, right? It's not like some giant build. But I want it to look cool. So, maybe something like this? Yeah? I don't know what I'm doing. I just like putting TNT down at this point. And hoping we end up with something that looks interesting. Okay. Run away. What is this gonna do? Please don't blow up my house. That's all I care about. Okay. 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 Oh, that's great. Oh, hey, yeah. Kill the skeleton off your back. Is he gonna do it? I think the skeleton's gonna die. I'm invested now. I have to keep zoom. Yes, the skeleton died. Let's go, dude. Okay, so that's not what I wanted. This looks well. You know what? It's not that it's not what I wanted. It's just, oh, is there really a water cave right here? Bruh, how many water caves got to be around here? I can fix all this really easily. I'm not worried about like fixing the water or anything like this. Like, look, this is already fixed. We'd put another wall there. Boom, boom. This is just like that. I don't even remember if there was a piece of wood there or not. I don't think so. Just basic stuff. And I have a ton of extra dirt, which I'm going to have to go get. But like the area up here that got blown up is the trickier part. So if we go up here, I think... No, nothing up here got blown up. Yeah, it did. What am I talking about? So we are going to have to deal with this. But to be fair, it was already blown up by a creeper once. But yeah, we're going to put a nice brewing room in here. I wanted to make it look creepy. I wanted to put some pumpkins in there. Sorry, some jack-o'-lanterns in there. But I'm going to go get some more... What am I going to get? What was I even getting? Oh, yeah, dirt. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. And did I also mention after that, we're going to go find some ancient cities? Oh, yeah, dude. Action-packed movie for sure. Oh, yeah. And as you can probably hear, the only other thing that I've done off camera, I played this world a lot this week. I had a lot of downtime just kind of like working on some stuff with thumbnails. And like, look at all the chickens. We got lots of... Got to close the door. I don't know how many eggs are in here. Yeah. So we got a lot of eggs. We'll just put it that way. We got a lot of eggs and we're about to have even more. So I don't really, I think there's a point where you don't really need any more. You know what I mean? Like there's a point where you don't need, I don't need any more chickens. So we'll, as long as we can hold that number steady. I did get some more cooked chicken out of the deal, and that's really all I need. So I'm happy. I don't know if the chickens are happy, but they're in a giant chicken. So how could they not be happy, right? Okay, so to repair all this, it is gonna be a little bit tricky, but honestly, I'm just gonna do it off camera and then I'll come back because this is gonna be kind of a boring thing. But essentially, I'm just gonna build the shell back up to kind of like where it was, and then we'll put stone on the inside. It'll only be 2 blocks thick, but it will be repaired, and I'll try to make it look natural. So this is basically what I'm gonna be doing on the whole thing. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, well, this may have taken a little longer than I had thought, but you can't even tell it happened, okay? You can't tell that I blew up the side of my mountain with some TNT. To be fair, you can kind of see it a little bit when you go inside, which is the idea, right? So, like, for instance, if a creeper was to blow up in here or something, like, that wouldn't be the end of the world. In fact, that'd be kind of cool, because it would, you know, add to the effect. So can you go ahead and blow up, my good sir? I did block up a few areas because, like, I don't want it to be flat in here, but I definitely don't want it to be like this shaped because this is just kind of an odd shape. So, are you serious? I guess it is a spooky movie special now. Hey, the world is being very kind. It's making it nice and spooky for us. So if you're in a spooky area of your world, there is probably not going to be grass exposed, so we're going to go fix that. And obviously we have to build some bounds in here because we can't have this whole thing be the area. So let's start building like a wall, like somewhere around here, right? Because like I said, it doesn't need to be super big. I don't want it to be super small, but like all the way up here is close enough, right? I want it to be a little bit smaller. So I'm going to be doing that. That's just basically what I have to do for the next little bit. I'm probably going to sleep too because the lightning is super duper loud. And it also can probably burn down our house. Let's not have the spooky movie special become the we need to contact our house insurance company and get a new house. That's what I should do. I should insure my house. Do you think the villagers have insurance agents that they use regularly? Probably not. Okay, I'll be back. I'm sorry. I was trying to be funny, but you know, it sometimes doesn't. You know, I just realized this is going to be the last video that I make before I'm married. Because after this, every video I'll make, I'll be married. Isn't that cool? A lot of things will be like that, though, to be fair. Like the last time I eat a piece of pizza will be the last time I eat a piece of pizza before I'm married. Isn't that cool? I guess. Not. It is pretty cool. So the idea in here, see, I kind of filled in the ceiling just to give you guys a better idea of what I've been doing, what I'm going to continue doing. I should have started the replay mod. If I start it now, I feel like it's kind of half done, so I'm not gonna. But there's really not a whole lot left to do. I'm going to fill in the floor in here a little. Oh, I gotta sneeze. If I was a competent YouTuber, I could just edit out the sneeze. Instead, I just stopped the recording and start it. It doesn't matter, right? I don't know why more, you know, YouTubers don't just like, yeah, whatever, man. Moot point. So I'm going to build a floor in here, kind of like around this level. Again, I don't want it to be like super flat in here or anything. So maybe we'll like bring the floor down a little bit, like over here, something like that. But more so than anything, we just need to not have this big old giant hole here. So I'm going to work on filling this in now. And then once that's filled in, I'm pretty confident we can come back. We can kind of clean up a little bit of stuff in there. I'll just build some scaffolding blocks up. Obviously with just like some blocks, not with actual scaffolding. And then we'll come back. We'll start to make this thing spooky. I did get a ton of blaze rods. So for some reason, the blazes didn't keep spawning or didn't quit spawning. So like there were so many blazes after I'd sat in my blaze spawner for like 2 hours that my computer was getting like 3 FPS. So I ended up with like 5 or 6 stacks of blaze rods. Now if I had looting 3, could have been like 15 stacks of blaze rods, but it wasn't. I just realized I just talked through doing this entire process, so that's great. Okay, well, now that we have the floor built in here, maybe... What in the world? Oh, I guess I didn't finish it. Okay, let me do that real quick. Ah, dude, electronic music has come a long ways. So I used to listen to a lot of like early 2010s dubstep. And like since then, man, electronic music's gotten crazy. I mean, computers have gotten crazy. Oh, a spooky bat, dude. This spooky movie's getting better as the minute goes on. But I have completed the terraformation of this cave, I think. I mean, obviously there's little spots I'm sure I've missed. It's a big area. But for the most part, everything is done. At least on the ceiling, which was the hard part. And I probably need to remove this now. But I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think it's good. Now, how do I make it look nice and spooky? That's the big question. I think it's going to be kind of an open to the air cave. So it'll have an entrance like this. And honestly, man, I'm pretty sure we could just use and get away with just doing some nice stone stairs and slabs since those were added to the game. And, you know, honestly, they weren't added like... Do I have a crafting table right here? Okay. They weren't added very long ago, so I don't really think about using smooth stone stairs and slabs. I'll always call just stone smooth stone. To be fair, it used to be called that, and then Mojang was like, no. It's not smooth stone anymore. Smooth stone is the other stone that wasn't in the game. You weren't able to craft forever, and whatever. I'll fight that to the end. Yeah, just something like this. Obviously, we don't want any dirt there. No. Something like that. And maybe we just make it a little bit, sure, something like that, nice and cavey. And then I want to try to remove most of these and put them as normal stone. Okay, so we need brewing stands. Honestly, I don't even know how to craft a brewing stand. Let's go over here. I have the blaze rods, which is like the hard part to get, right? But if we wanted to craft like a brewing stand, we need, okay. So we may be able to craft quite a few of those. But the problem being that I'm going to need to go get cobblestone because we only have smooth stone at this point because this big quarry that we mined over there that you conveniently can't see, I'll show you in a second, was mined with this silk touch pickaxe. So we only have smooth stone or stone. So I'm going to mine it and get some cobblestone real quick. Yeah, the reason I was talking about how far electronic music has come, I watched these people. There's someone on YouTube called Bishu, and then I also watched someone called Eliminate. And they both kind of make like timed music and they live stream it. I just watch the actual videos on YouTube. I'm not that big of a stream watcher. This is like Sam Dow or something like that where they're playing Minecraft and doing crazy stuff. But no, either way, I mean, they just make like, they'll take like a sample effects. Like this one, for example, was a video of someone's bike and the spokes were messed up and it was making like some weird noises. And he turns it into like this banger song. And I'm like, dude, that's crazy, man. Anyways, that's why I mentioned that, because while I was doing that, while I'm doing anything in this game, I'll usually just watch YouTube on my other monitor, you know, when I'm not recording. I obviously don't do it while I'm recording. That would be kind of hard. And I don't even know how much cobblestone to get, right? Like, I mean, how many brewing stands does one person realistically need? Probably a good bit. So we're going to get a good bit. I'm also going to go and grab some dispensers, probably. And I don't want to mine this, but I want to mine actual layers. I'm going to grab some string from our mob spawner area, make a bunch of dispensers. That way we can kind of dispense the potion materials as needed. And that's always kind of fun, right? You can make like, you know, semi-automatic brewers, right? Where you push a button, it spits out all the ingredients you need. You throw them in the brewing stand and bada bing, bada boom, you're done. Kind of. I don't even know how to brew potions anymore. Supposedly you need blaze powder now? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so I'm still just getting materials gathered so we can actually start doing the fun part. I am getting some pumpkins now, which I just realized I probably want to actually shear them into jack-o'-lanterns before. I might need more torches, but I have some coal with me, luckily. And let's just go ahead. Man, I hate these allays, man. They make the worst noise. I thought it was so cool at first, but it's like Mojang's been kind of slacking, man. They only added... like, I mean, I guess they always make the same noise, which I guess is fine. But the issue is that, like, it just gets really repetitive. I don't know. Maybe it's a weird thing to complain about. I just feel like they could have added more than one noise for them to make. But, like, maybe that's not how any mob is, I guess. I mean, I guess skeletons make one noise. But it's not, like, grating on your ears, I guess. I don't know, man. Enderman is still one thing. I wish they'd do a sound update to Minecraft. It's not that I don't... like, I like all the walking and the breaking noises. Those are all fine. But, like, the mob noises kind of lack a little bit of depth, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm nostalgic for them, right? But at the same time, I recognize they probably could be a little bit better. I realize now I probably should have just kept some regular pumpkins, but we do have the jack-o'-lanterns, and that's great. Let's go ahead and emergency escape hatch down. Okay. Okay, please don't blow up all the work that I did here. This took so long to fix. Please, okay. I don't have any torches to fix it, so we'll have to deal with creepers up there just for a little bit longer. Okay, now I also decided to do something about the floor. So you can see I have a few things here in a project chest. I'm going to be making all of these into planks and all of these into planks, and then subsequently making them into slabs so that we have a lot more to work with. Yeah, a lot more to work with. And then I'm just going to do the strategy. You guys know it, where if you have a Logitech mouse, you can just do like this, and then this, and then this, like this. And then you unlock your scroll wheel. And then as you do that, your selection changes like this. And when you put floor down, it will be like a version of random that's like pretty much true random. I mean, I don't know how much more random you could really make it, but I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty cool. And obviously I'm not going to put it right there. I'm going to have to break out all the floor and then kind of do it by hand. So that'll be something that I do on the actual like time-lapse machine, aka replay mod. So enjoy. Okay guys, welcome back. As you can see, the floor in here is done and it looks really good. I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. Now, I might have made a few too many slabs, as I always do. I always make too many of everything. I really don't know why. But hey, at least we'll have lots of storage in here. You know, you got to look at the positives. So we'll put all the wood type stuff into a chest here. We will fix our inventory like so. And we can get to work on the actual stuff in here. Now, obviously, it's really dark. And as much as I love torch spam, I hate torch spam. So we're going to actually end up putting some lanterns down. So let me go grab some lanterns because we don't actually have enough, or we don't have any iron in here to make those. Okay, so obviously this is a pretty blank slate at this point. There's a few things I want to put in here. I am going to grab some of this nether wart, which subsequently has all grown, which is great. But I'm going to plant some nether wart in here. I mean, I don't know exactly where the brewing stands themselves are going to go. I do know, however, I can fit quite a few brewing stands in here. Maybe I made this area too big, but hey, I had fun making it, and that's the important part. How many brewing stands can I even make? I mean, 64. Like, I mean, we're not gonna use more than 64. I could just tell you that right now. There's just no absolute way. And I almost kind of like this area over here, just because it's kind of like, I don't know, somewhat flat. I guess. So we could put all of our brewing stands along this wall right here. Like this. Something like this. Okay. And then we can actually reach the row above it. And so we can put them up here too. Huh? Yeah? Kind of cool? Maybe? I mean, it's a lot of brewing stands, right? But that's kind of the point. You know, it's supposed to be like a really like end game sort of brewing area. Now you can also see that I have brought some chains, which are going to be super duper fun. So we can actually hang some of our lanterns down, if I can remember where I put them. Now I don't know exactly where I want the lanterns. We also have normal lanterns and regular lanterns. I don't think I'll end up using soul torches, so we'll go ahead and take those away. I did, however, want to put maybe some like nether wart up here. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing I have, but like I have this idea where we can have like some. Oh no, and that's the problem. Okay, I was using my silk touch. Good. Because if I don't use my silk touch pickaxe, right, then I'll end up with a bunch of blocks I don't want. So maybe some like soul sand up here, and like just a weird like little cave, little crevice in our cave that's filled with nether wart, right? That could be kind of cool. Maybe we want to break this block and this block. Yeah. So lots of little detailing has to be done in here. I probably won't do all of it on camera just because there's going to be a lot of little teeny tiny details. But I will show it to you on the replay mod. Okay. And then it's kind of like hanging down out of there. I like that. And then obviously we need to start hanging some lanterns because it's really dark in here. And although I do want it to be creepy, I'd like it to be useful more than anything. Yeah, it's kind of hard to use things when it's really dark. Those don't make very much light, do they? No, they don't. Okay, we'll just use regular lanterns, please. Wow, yeah, those are so much brighter. I did not realize how dim those were. Huh. And we have glowstone as well, right? So like wherever there's a torch like on the wall, you know, we could put a piece of glowstone. We could put a piece of glowstone up there and just kind of mix it in throughout just to give a little bit of light on the walls. I think that'll be a great idea. So I'm going to run around, do all these little details, and we'll see what we end up with. All right, well, all right, well, some of these bigger, like, things to do as far as detailing go in here are done. I think it looks pretty good. It's definitely a good start. It's still got a long ways to go, but it's a good start. And that's the only part that I thought I would be at this point anyways. So, where do we put the jack-o'-lanterns? I'm not like exactly sure. They can basically go anywhere. I'm going to kind of hide one back in here because I think that's kind of funny. So, we'll hide one back in there. I just don't want them to be like glowstone though, you know, but at the same time, I don't think it would hurt if we just slapped a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns around here. Something like that. Anywhere it's kind of dark. Yeah, dude. Looks pretty cool. And then we can probably do... I mean, honestly, man, there's not really a whole lot else to put up here. Since we have so many, we could just put a big old pile of jack-o'-lanterns right there. Is it a weird thing to do? Maybe. Maybe, but that's okay, right? Like it's fine. It doesn't have to be anything in particular. We have more soul sand to work with. My inventory is kind of a cluster of amazing things right now, so I'm trying to fix it a little bit. And then I was gonna say, where is more soul sand? We could put more soul sand over here. We could put more. You know what I mean? There's not really like a rhyme or reason to some of this stuff. It just kind of goes, right? You can even put a little pile of stuff over there. You could even have this kind of run down if you wanted to and come over here. There's a whole bunch of stuff. That way you could actually get up here, you know, and maybe like collect the soul or collect the nether wart. You know, you probably want to do that at some point. Could even hide a jack-o'-lantern up in there. I don't know. Just a bunch of little stuff I'm just going to kind of add around here, something like that. Maybe have the pile kind of come up a little bit right there. And then extend off like that. There we go. And then we could just slap some more nether wart on it. Something like that I think looks pretty cool. All right. And then you know what? Double jack-o'-lanterns back there. Double jack-o'-lanterns. So I'm not really sure what else to put in a brewing room. I mean, this feels like it has a lot of stuff. Maybe we could texture the walls more and add more stuff, but it's really hard in survival because you kind of like run around like this, and if you can't fly, it makes it kind of a pain. So I don't really know what else to put in here. We have dispensers for ingredients. Now, as for what to brew, I am unsure. I don't really even know how to brew. I do know that if we take some blaze powder, which I'm going to make a little bit of right here, and for example, you put that in here, then you put the potions here, and then you put the ingredient up here. I don't even know. So we should probably get some glass bottles going, stuff like that. But we won't worry about that now. At least we have our beautiful brewing area. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but I think it looks pretty good. Let's go find some ancient cities. I feel like that's a very spooky thing. This just gives us something to work on in the future. I mean, obviously, we're not going to, we don't need to brew anything for ancient cities, I don't think. Maybe like strength potions or something like that. I do, however, have an idea. We need to make a bow, all right? Because we have enough arrows now where I'm comfortable having a bow. Oh, where I'm comfortable having a bow. And, you know, it not being an issue. I do want to go get some more food as well. So let me prepare my inventory because there's still a bunch of stuff in here I know I don't need. I think that's it. And you know what? I'm going to put up... I only want my fortune pickaxe. I don't need a hoe. I might need an axe and I might need a shovel. I don't need that or jack-o'-lanterns. Okay. Or shears. There we go. Let's go enchant this bow. Let's see what we can get. We're going to call it this spooky bow, because we're going to be using it in ancient cities. Now, I watched a video on how to find ancient cities, and it does seem like they do spawn under very tall mountainous stuff, like very often. But I don't really know where any of that stuff is. I mean, there's stuff near my base, but it's not there. We've already been underground around here. It's definitely not there. So I'm not exactly sure where to look, but I'm sure we'll find somewhere. Oh, okay. Okay, that's like... I mean, you can't really ask for anything better, actually. Now we just have to name it this spooky bow. Spooky bow. There we go. Something like that. Pretty sweet. Okay, screenshots are taken. We don't really need these either, to be honest with you. Also, I'm not sure why there are torches in here. There should only be lanterns, beautiful lanterns. I'm not really in here at night, to be fair. I'm sure it's very dark in here at night, honestly. So I'm just going to put a few lanterns down. And then, you know what? We'll go put those back in the brewing room. I'm going to grab a stack of wood from our house. And I'm trying to make sure we don't go unprepared. Then we need to get food. Food, wood. Can't forget those two. Oh, yeah, we probably want a bed. The night just reminded me that we definitely need a bed. Yeah, dude, I like this room. It's like when you stay in a room for too long, sometimes it'll get to the point where you look at it too much and you think it starts to look bad. I think this looks great. It's not the best thing in the world, but I'm not the best builder in the world. Never claimed to be, but I'm happy with it. Oh yeah, and Tom 2 are doing very good. I had a conversation with them earlier. They're not going to dress up for Halloween this year. They're fine just sitting there in their boat. They're not going to be doing any trick-or-treating either. But that's besides the point. Now, for some reason, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I have so much wood. I don't know where my boat... Oh, maybe that's where my boat went. I was going to say, I don't know where my boat went, but then it's there all of a sudden, so I don't know. So, we'll get the chicken, and then we'll go off and get some stuff from our mob spawner. We only need one arrow, thankfully. And then I'm going to craft a bunch of wool because we have a ton of string. So, like, it's a win-win, honestly. I mean, we're going to have so much stuff. Should be able to dominate this city pretty well. We have decent armor. I mean, like, obviously a warden maybe would one-shot us. But since we're not in hardcore, we can just, like, boop, boop. And then just, like, literally respawn right there. So it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. Alright, now getting chicken is pretty easy. I just walk over here and I just hit him like this. I try to click quickly the way the fire aspect gets them. But I don't want to kill too many. Is this too many? No, let's check. Oh, there's some chicken in there. There's some raw chicken in there. There's so much. Oh, okay. Maybe I did kill too many chickens. Okay, bye-bye. Sorry, chickens. Whoops. Dude, honestly, this thing looks really cool from far away. Like, I mean, I'm really happy we added on to it. And I'm sorry I did it off camera. To be fair, it's not really an exciting thing to watch. I just built some stuff and added some windows. But man, I have fun with it. I like going to it. I'm just so proud of it. I want to be there all the time because now it's an XP spawner and a loot drop spawner. And we've actually gotten so many witches in there. We have like a little stack of sugar going that I'll show you. Okay, so we don't have that much sugar, but we do have a little bit, you know, a little bit. I thought there was more, but honestly, most of the time that I've converted this into this new room, I've been using the top area where you kill them by hand instead of them falling into here. So we don't really have that much loot to begin with, but we have enough string, right? Like, look at this. That's going to be a lot of wool, which is really what we need. And we just need one arrow, which I'll just bring a stack because I feel like that's like better in my mind. Where did my crafting table go? I know I had a crafting table somewhere. Okay. That's fine. Oh, wait a second. Big brain. We don't even need a crafting table. Oh, dude, I'm kind of excited for the ancient city. I've been there once before in hardcore, and that was just like absolutely terrifying. It's not actually as much wool as I'd hope, but whatever, man. It's okay. So I'm going to head off in this direction, I think. That's like the way I've been the least. So let's go do some adventuring. So I guess what we're looking for is like a tall mountain. I don't know what kind, but I think I'll get an idea of when I see one what an ancient city will be under. Again, I've watched a few YouTube videos to help me out here, and I have a pretty good idea of what I'm looking for. Ooh, dude, I didn't know, but I've been just traveling. What direction is this? Northwest, basically. And look at this, dude. A nice glacial biome. Oh, with an ocean monument below it. That's actually kind of cool looking. And look at this down here. I can't even really see it. Hopefully it'll... This isn't helping. I thought the water would get more clear the longer I'm in here. Never mind. It's also really cold. There's some big cave down there. What is this? Hold on. What am I seeing? Oh, it's just blue ice. I was like, man, this looks really cool. But yeah, there's an ocean monument. It looks like and there's a glacier inside of it or something. I don't know. It's really cool. I just don't want to get hit with that 5-minute debuff. That would actually be amazing for draining. Hold on. We're going to get these coordinates. Okay, negative 1300, negative 1200. No, 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 no. No, 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 don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. No, no, what the? Whoa! Abandoned ship! I think that little water thing, I think it filled up our boat pretty quick. But what I was trying to say is that would make it draining it like really easy because it's like a lot of it's already drained. Huh. That's cool. I mean, I've never seen that, but to be fair, I'm not really, you know, running around in these biomes very often. Like, what is this called? Deep frozen ocean. I mean, it looks really cool. Oh, is that a desert to like contrast right there? Surely not. Or is that a big beach over there? Hold on. Let's go find out together. Because if that's a desert right here, then I'm going to be very concerned as to... And are these like barren? Like there's like no like kelp or anything, I guess, because they're frozen oceans. So Mojang's just like, yeah, let's just not put anything down here. Because I'm pretty sure like, you know, like kelp and stuff still grows in waters that are really cold. Ooh, a little ship. As much as I want to go, I mean, maybe it'll have nautilus shells, which we need for water breathing potions. So that's like the only benefit I can see. There's not really a whole lot in here that I really need. Always a built-in breather area, which is nice as well. A buried treasure map. Those might have nautilus shells. How far away is it? Oh, that looks like a cool canal or something. And it looks like we need to keep traveling north. Wait. We're going to need to sleep anyways. I'm not smart enough to figure this out. It's really cold, so I'm going to stand on my bed. So I would need to go north and then east, which would be over there. So maybe we'll go over there. I don't know. We'll think about it with map in hand. Good morning, America. Welcome back to another... Just kidding. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I just do things. Okay, come on, buddy. Well, might as well go to it. I don't know how far away it is. If it turns out it's really far away, so north and east would be... Oh, that would be that direction. Is it north and then east? Yeah, so it'd be this direction. So we'll see how far away we are. If it turns out we're really far away, we'll abandon ship. I mean, I didn't mean to say that right next to a ship, but we will literally abandon ship and not go that way anymore. Because I'm hoping I can find some snowy peaks around here, which are some really, really tall... Is that a cave in a glacier? That's actually really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that, like a cave in a glacier. Could make a house in here, dude. I've always wanted to live in one of these biomes, man. Next season, we're definitely going to live in one of these biomes. We have to, I may have to do seed hunting and actually find a seed that has, you know, like something near that looks like this. Because I really like these biomes, and I feel like I never get to live there. And hey, this is something over here. Okay. Kind of liking this. Sorta. Let's go through the glaciers a little bit. I like the glaciers. Yeah. That was pretty cool. What's up, polar bears? How you guys doing? Ba-boom. You know, I feel kind of mean, but at the same time, they would eat me in like 2 seconds, so I don't really feel that mean. Okay, so we're getting really close, so we might as well go to it. Okay. Ooh, cold water. Get in the boat. Very, very cold water. Well, even if it's just for a short time, you better get in the boat. You don't want to get hypothermia out here. Now we just need to head straight east, and it should be... Let's see, we need to look for those chunks that are 9-9. Where is that? I don't even remember. Hold on. I give up, and I don't want to go on YouTube to find it, so we're just going to start digging. It's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's like, how close on the map would this be? I wish Mojang would fix this. I mean, I guess we're technically right on top of it. Whatever. Is there any nautilus shells in here? Of course not. We have another heart of the sea. And we have some iron. Maybe we won't take the iron. We'll take the cooked salmon just in case. Take it over bread, honestly. But, like, no nautilus shells. It is what it is. Let's go look around here, because I just love the snowy biomes. You know, the first time I did a Minecraft Let's Play, like, for real, it was in a snowy biome, and it was so much fun. Like, it really was. Like, getting to save the squids, building everything inside of greenhouses so the crops didn't die out from, you know, like freezing, stuff like that. So I'll run around for a while, I guess, until I find something mountainous. And when I find something mountainous, I will shout it from the hilltops, literally, and I'll show you. Now, I do have to say one thing. This is by far the largest, like, ice spike biome, or whatever you want to call this, that I have ever found. Like, this is huge, dude. Usually they're so tiny. Maybe I just have bad luck, or have had bad luck in the past. But, like, I can't even see the end of this one. It just keeps going and going and going. And also, when you parkour, I said I'd come back when I find hills, but I get distracted. I can't parkour. I think these are all too far to parkour between anyways. But I was just saying, like, you know, and of course I come back and say that and I see a forest biome over there. But, like, it's so nice to run around on them and everything because, you know, you run faster on these little ice blocks. I don't know, man. It's just, I feel like it's the ultimate biome. How hard do these guys hit? That's my question. Like, is it realistic to want to kill one? Would you, like... I mean, you hit kind of hard. Let's test out the new bow. Ah, not bad. They drop fish. That makes sense because they eat fish. So when you kill them, they drop fish. Yeah, and I found what we're looking for. Is there an ancient city below there? Probably. Maybe. I really don't know. But that is the kind of... Yeah, dude. That is exactly where we're going to be headed right now, because that is the kind of mountain that you will find ancient cities under. I don't know why the generation is like that, but I was watching this video. Oh, hey. What are you guys even doing? Like, what are you doing all the way out here in the ice, man? You guys are already... Okay. I mean, where are your buddies? Is there like a pillager outpost around here or something? Maybe we'll do a raid? Raid confirmed? No, definitely not going to do a raid. You know, I realize now you could keep wool like this with you and make checkpoints like along your path, and that would actually be really helpful for if you died. Kind of. Now, one thing is they can't really spawn below oceans, or at least they don't seem to spawn below oceans. But see what I mean about the parkour, dude? It's so nice. So let's go dig under this thing and let's find out together. Actually, is that even tall enough? See, now I'm second guessing. Is that tall enough? Why are you... Did I do something? I didn't even hit you. I guess because they have a baby around. That's definitely not tall enough. I was thinking that was way bigger. That's like a pretty... Oh, that's tall enough, though. I was going to say, that's a little small. I mean, it's kind of tall, but not really. That one is really tall. Plus, just look at it, man. Looks pretty beautiful. Okay, so I guess we'll just go into the side of it and then just dig straight down. Something like that. I mean, I don't really know of a better course of action. I mean, what else are you gonna do? You gotta do what you gotta do, right? So we're just gonna, like, literally go to where the center is, kind of like right here. And then we're just gonna drill into it a little bit. I mean, by a little bit, I mean quite a bit. And I'm gonna dig straight down, and hopefully I fall straight onto a warden. So I'm going to keep on digging. I don't know how far. Something like this. And I'm going... Dude. Why is it always got to be like that, man? Why is it got to be like that? It's like, I want to dig straight down. If I would have dug one more block, I would have seen that water. Okay, now I go straight down. Okay, I'll let you guys know if I hit an ancient city. I'm actually going to film the whole time because I could fall and die. I should have set a checkpoint up there, especially while I'm talking about it. But I can I can quickly switch to my water bucket if needed to save myself. Oh, okay, that's underwater caves I'm hearing. I thought I heard a warden or something. I was like, Okay, I thought that... Apparently now I'm just seeing things. Okay. Is there even going to be a cave here? Bruh. Okay, now it's just getting... Okay. Is there anything around here? Diamonds? Wardens? Okay, I'll keep digging down. If something exciting happens, I'll come back. Well, I guess the inevitable happened. Not the inevitable, but something that can't happen. Nothing. There's nothing here. I mean, at least I can't see anything here. So I'm going to build my way back up. We're going to journey even further. And next mountain we see, we're going to do the same thing. Okay, well, we found a warm ocean biome. But I've been swimming for like 1,000 blocks, or I mean, boating for 1,000 blocks, traveling in a boat, sailing the open seas for 1,000 blocks. And yeah, this is the most exciting thing I found was another ocean monument. And you know, now it's warm ocean, so there's that. I don't know how far I need to go, but like, yeah, we've gone about 7,000 blocks from spawn thus far. Maybe this is it. Okay, I mean, that's a really rare biome. You know, this is giving me the vibe of that. This is really, that looks almost like exactly like the place in my hardcore world I found. You know, I love the mushroom biomes. They're great and all, but like, I really don't need to go there. But if you want to go here, and you're on the seed, Neo, then you can feel free to go here. And there is the coordinates. Nice. I mean, it's a pretty big one too. It looks nice. I love them. But like, that's not what I'm looking for. I mean, like I can't make this stuff up. Look, so the other one was back there. It just loaded out, and then there's another one right here. It looks like a copy and paste. I mean, like literally, it's just right there. So like, and look how big this area is too. I mean, it's not like a small little mushroom. You know, like dude, that's pretty dang big. I just threw my sword in the water. This is kind of bad. Oh, okay, there it is. I was like, dude. So what happens when you're not paying attention? You start messing up in weird ways. And this still goes on and on and on. I thought those biomes were supposed to be pretty small. Okay, you can see this one on the screen, right? You see it right there, right? And then over there's another one. So if you want to come live out here, it's just like in my hardcore world where there's just like 3 or 4 right next to each other. So come here and have at it. It's I'll come back if I find a 5th, but dude, what the heck, or a 4th. Okay, this is the first sign of land I've seen in a long time. Is it going to be mountainous? I really hope so. It's shaping up to be, I mean, it's hilly. It is definitely hilly. Will those hills extend it? Come on, keep getting taller. Keep getting taller. Come on, load another chunk in. Load it. Yeah, keep going up. Oh, okay. Well, at least it's hilly. Okay. So maybe it's not like a hill biome. But that, I feel like that's something that an ancient city would be under, don't you? I mean, it looks kind of like hilly. I'm sorry. I mowed so much yesterday to prepare the yard for the wedding. The wedding's in 3 days, guys, and I'm making a YouTube video. This is the life of a Minecraft YouTuber. Yeah, but anyways, we're gonna go over here, and we're going to. Now, keep in mind, this is recorded, like, in the past, right? So the wedding's already happened. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm a married man now. Playing Minecraft. It's possible, man. If you play Minecraft, you can get married. Oh, okay. So that's just something we don't really want any part of. You know what? Actually, do we want a part of this? I think we want a part. Okay, I almost didn't double tap W correctly. Yes, make fun of me all you want. I double tap W to sprint. I don't do it the quote right quote way. Okay, I double tap W. Wow, that was really, really stupid of me. I could have just died. Could have lost it all, man. So the reason I said this is a good idea is maybe there's an ancient city down here, but all signs point to this doesn't go very deep. So I'm gonna swim back up, and we'll make our own path. Okay. Okay, so we're back up above ground, and like I said, we can make our own path. I really just don't think this is really a mountain, is it? It just says plains. So maybe it's just like a hill at a plains biome. That's not what we're... Oh my gosh, that was almost death. If we die this far away, I mean, I'll record my coordinates now so I can get back here, but... Why when I look at this... What was I looking at that this was popping up? Azalea root? What is all that stuff that pops up? Holdable. Oh, I guess it's all of the tags for the block. I don't know. Well, this is really pretty, though. I mean, I do appreciate that they've made these worlds so much more fun to explore. Like, I could run around in these worlds forever and just find so much cool stuff. And the fact that everything you see, you'll never see again makes it even more special. But yeah, I say we call it a night. I was going to say we should make a little camp, but I don't think that's a good idea because I need to be on the move. I need to be able to wake up and leave. And hello, cow family. Goodbye, cow family. Yeah, this just looks like another big hill. That looks kind of fun to explore, though. So we'll go over there. Just got to make sure and sleep. Sleep is very important, guys. I mean, look at this, man. You can't say that this isn't really beautiful, right? It's got a nice bay, nice little mountain structure behind it. But yeah, we got to keep on moving. Like the dolphins swimming. It's really good. I mean, they did really good with this update. Or I guess the update before, because this update didn't add anything. But I'll keep running. I mean, I'm just picking a direction. I'm just going pretty much straight north, right? This is north, right? Yes, this is north. And then I guess we'll look for a mountain. I literally cut the camera off. I keep doing that. I cut the camera off right when something really cool loads in. Look at this. It's another example of something weird in this seed that shouldn't be the way that it is. Because look at this. Casual. There shouldn't be like dark oak forest on big hills. It's not like, that's not a thing. Maybe it is, because now that's the second time that we've seen it. But like, that just looks really cool. So, and it also is kind of a mountain. So maybe we'll dig down in there. I don't really quite know yet, but it does look pretty tall. And it's kind of weird. So maybe something weird will spawn there. Or we'll find, you know, a little casual woodland mansion without a map. You know, pretty rare to do. But we are definitely far enough away from our spawn for that to happen. So I got a lot on my mind, man. Got a real busy week. I thought I just found a woodland mansion. I was like, dude, no way. It is just an odd village spawned on the edge of a... That might be where an ancient city is. I don't know. Maybe not here. Should we dig here? Okay, I did find this hole in the ground. And it does seem a little strange. So is there anything in here? Or is it just a bamboozle? Okay, it leads to some water. And this water leads to what? What does it lead to? I gotta know the meaning. What is this? Dude, that was really cool. That was really cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is such a cracked seed, man. It just looks so weird. And that's kind of a big hill. I mean, there's like a lot of big hills to choose from. That was actually really fun. We like went under the mountain and it like brought us up on the other side and we almost died. I was gonna say, I almost cried. Honestly, as much as I want to, neither of these are really mountains. So we really got to find something that's a for sure ancient city, like a for sure big mountain. So I'm going to keep trekking on because these just seem like little hills. Because mountains in this update are really mountains. Dude. I'm so glad I kept going. What if I'd fallen in a lava pit and given up and I didn't keep going? Look what we've found. We're technically on a huge mountain right now. Look how beautiful this is. But even better than that, in a nice village on the bay. Dude, this is such a nice seed, man. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, a little pillager on the hills. Oh, it's so nice. Look at that. That is where the ancient city is. How far out are we? I mean, we're pretty dang far out. We're almost like 10,000 blocks out. If there is not an ancient city under that, you can uninstall the NeoCubest from your computer. Ow. Okay, so first of all, I want to climb this mountain. Hopefully we don't hit any deep snow, sink, and then die. I want to climb this mountain, and then I want to dig down in the most center point that I can find, like with my own eyes, and I just want to dig straight down and just see what happens. Is that a great idea? Probably not, but we're gonna do it anyways. Oh, dude, is those real snowy peaks over there? Okay, now hold on here. I'm gonna put my render distance on 64 chunks, which is a lot for Java. Okay, I might have broke it. I'm gonna let it load, and we're gonna see what's over there. I won't look till I record too. I'll like close my eyes. Okay, I think it's been enough time. I'm gonna look up. Oh, that looks like a real life mountain. Now this looks like a Windows. Oh my gosh, are you gonna hit me off? This is like the first time I've ever seen a goat on a mountain. This looks like a wallpaper I see a village in there. Do you guys see that way over there? Oh, and it's an abandoned village, which are super rare on Java Edition. You can see it because you can see that one piece of mossy cobblestone. It's really hard to see, but it's right in the center of the screen. This looks like a legit like wallpaper for something, man. Look at this. Let's go over here for a second. I am gonna kill the goat. I don't really want to, but I don't want to get knocked. Oh, that was way too easy. I don't want to get knocked off. Dude, this is like, this looks seriously, there's like a nice like valley below it, and then you just go up to these big, beautiful mountains. Okay, if there's not an ancient city below that, this is too small. That is way too big to not have an ancient city. So we're not going to dig down here. Let's go dig down over there or over there. Wow, I have not found these in Minecraft yet. That's why I'm so like surprised. I have not found biomes like this yet. Like I really just haven't. And like that is seriously one of the most breathtaking landscapes in Minecraft I have ever found in my 10 years of playing. That is so beautiful, man. I like can't get over it. And yeah, I'm getting like 30 FPS, which for 64 chunks on Java Edition is pretty dang good. But like, dude, that oh my gosh. Well, these are the chords. Obviously, it's not like very close to these chords, but we'll sleep and spend the night here since it's about to be dark and just like, wow, I'm like trying to get my bearings back. It's like, that's what a normal world kind of looks like. And then, wow, dude. Oh, I'm so hyped. Let's go. See, this is why I wish they would work on Java being able to have LOD or level of detail or LOD, whatever you want to call it, which is what a lot of games do. And like, there's a video on YouTube you can watch where the dude literally, he loads in the entire Minecraft world, like the entire world of Minecraft. And he loads it all in at once, like 5 million by 5 million, and it's not even laggy because he just created this custom level of detail plugin. If a third-party developer can do something like that, Mojang, dude, come on. I know you guys could put level of detail in. Like, don't load all the grass blocks. Don't load a full texture of a dirt. You know what I mean? And then we could see infinite. And do you know how cool that would be? Do you know how cool that, because like on Bedrock, I can play on like 128 chunk render distance and like still get like 45 FPS. So Bedrock Minecraft is superior in performance because it's, well, first of all, it's C++ instead of Java. But not only that, it was coded from the ground up. You should hear about the devs when they talk about programming for like the Minecraft we have today. It's like a spaghetti of code and it's not fun. Like everyone loves Notch, but he was kind of crazy with it. And then so many other developers have worked on it now where it's just like, it's almost like they obfuscated it without obfuscating it, if you know what I mean. Like it's so bad, but it works. Somehow this jumbled mess of code works and it's beautiful. And we get cool looking landscapes like this. I just wish stuff like this was more common, you know? So let's see how high up this is, because this might be the tallest mountain that I've ever found in Minecraft. And is that truly an abandoned city? Or abandoned village? I'm trying to see. Oh, dude, that's so sick. That's like something in Skyrim. I can't tell from here. It just looks like it just maybe has some mossy cobblestone in it. I really don't know. But like, look at that over there. This whole thing, it's like my brain cannot comprehend it. But look at that. A ruined portal on top of a giant mountain. Now, the terrain down there looks a little weird. It's like really, I don't know. But we're going to go to the very tip top. Let's see how tall this thing is. We're at 212, dude. Let's go. Okay, well, you guys know what to do. Please don't hit me off. Please don't hit me off. And please don't hit me off. Okay, we're going to dig straight down. What we're going to find, I don't know, but I'm going to film, I guess, whenever something exciting happens. Hold on. I'm hearing something, man. A cave! This is the ancient city cave. Probably not, but it could be. How high up? Oh, we're still at 161? Ooh, dude, I bet there is so much iron and coal in this cave. Like, I bet you there's an absurd amount of iron and coal in here. Just because we're so high up. 3 creepers. Haha. Man, is this like the surface right here? Oh, could I sink into this? I don't know. I really didn't dig down that far. I just heard this cave and I was like, dude, what? I thought I was deeper, but I guess not. But look at all this iron and stuff. That's pretty cool. Okay, onwards we continue. Bro, that's a really good sign. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm actually so happy. This is a very good sign, right? And plus, look, dude, we're still this high up. We're still at 72, right? Usually they're in the actual, like, darker areas. So now the true spooky movie special begins. Oh, I'm so happy. I was so afraid that we wouldn't be able to find one. Because, to be fair, they're really, really rare. But if you... and there's no, like, guaranteed way to find them. That was the most disappointing thing for me. Ow! So I was... Nice. I was thinking... You know, there was, and then I watched a video, and the dude was like, all right, no clickbait. There's really no way to for sure find these, but they always spawn under big mountains. So if you see a big mountain, dig down. And I was like, okay. Then I dug down. And now we're here. Okay, so maybe it's below this. I mean, I really don't know. And I also know that there's no guaranteed... That's right, it gives you XP every time. It's so weird. There's also no guaranteed ancient city. Even if you find a bunch of this skulk stuff, there's no guaranteed ancient city. So if you find some, you're not always going to find the ancient city, but more than likely it's going to be below here, as we can see by it just like... I'm going to break you. I'm going to break you. Ha! Scream no more. Now, can I use Silk Touch? I don't know if I have Silk Touch on... No, I don't. Never mind. I can't use Silk Touch. Okay, I'm just going to keep going down. I might want to be careful. What if I fall onto, like, a warden spawner thingy? The Skulk Shrieker. Oh, please don't do it. I'm getting to the point where I may want to start double digging. You know what I mean? Like, digging down with 2 blocks. Because I don't want to fall into that situation. Because that's, like, an insta-death. I had full protection for netherite armor, and 2 shots would kill me. So I'm pretty sure 1 shot from the warden with this armor would kill me. Like, I'm pretty sure. So I don't want to really find out. I'm just going to keep digging down. I think we're getting close, though. If there's going to be one, it's going to be pretty close. Because they can't spawn very much lower than, like, right here. Okay, so we may want to start digging around and looking. So I'll dig around for a bit. Hopefully we can find something. I'll come back if we do. If not, I'll dig back up, or I'll build back up and then dig down in another area. I don't know. I'm sure I'll hear some. Ooh, okay. I was going to say, I'm sure I'll hear something somewhat soon. A little casual diamond. Yeah, it's funny because the loot in the ancient cities really isn't even that good. I already got 18 diamonds, which is probably more than you'd get in a whole ancient city. But they're just fun. It's the fear factor that's fun for me, right? I do actually need redstone, so I'm going to get that too. Okay, guys. Well, we might have found the ancient city. I don't know. I mean, I've just been digging straight. I know you can't really see very well, but I've dug quite a distance. And I want to be very careful. Take away all the evidence. Is this an ancient... No, probably not. Okay. So, I mean, like, honestly, I don't know how much skulk can spawn without an ancient city. Oi! Oi. Wait, can a warden spawn not in an ancient city? Dig! Dig! What are my coordinates? What are my coordinates? Dig! Run! Run! What in the world? Wait, can a warden spawn if it's not in an ancient city? Like, did one just spawn over here? Dude, I'm so confused. I thought that it was like, there could be a little bit of skulk, but this seems like a whole lot, so I bet I'm right on top of it. But I don't know. I don't know how to get deeper. Oh, okay, Skelly. I don't know why I'm running from a skeleton, but I'm running from a skeleton. Okay, it's close to Halloween, okay? So I'm just scared. So did one just spawn? What? One definitely just spawned. Okay, I'm not scared of you anymore. You go deal with him. So there's really a warden. Oh, okay. Okay, you know what? You know what we should do? I want to find out if it's a one-hit kill with the armor that we have in terms of like the war. Do I really want to find that out? I don't really want to find that out. I'm gonna set my spawn. Okay, it's dark too. Okay, that's great. Oh, dude, this is not what I wanted. How close is the guy? I don't know if he's gonna one-shot me or not. I feel like if he one-shots me, that's gonna be detrimental. Let's just find the actual ancient city. I'm just gonna keep digging. As scary as that sounds, I'm just gonna keep digging. Yeah, I'm watching YouTube. I'm like not paying attention. Guys, I have been digging for so long at this point, man. I've almost given up because I've seriously been digging for. I'm just gonna run. You know, I was gonna make a video of living in a skulk only world, and like, guys, let me tell you, that was a terrible idea. That was so hard to do. It was almost a lot of fun, and I'm gonna break this. I know this is what actually spawns the warden. Okay, it makes a very loud noise when it disconnects, or is that what spawns the warden? I don't even know, but I mean, I've almost given up. I've been digging for like 10 minutes or so, like straight. Like, doesn't sound too bad, but it's quite a lot of digging. Okay, that looks like a suspiciously creepy tunnel. I'm probably gonna turn on my full bright resource pack, and the only reason I'm gonna do that, and I see a lot of other YouTubers do it, it's impossible for you guys to see in these caves. Like, obviously, if I see diamonds up there that I normally would never have seen, I'm not gonna go get them, but like, doesn't this make it so much more of an enjoyable experience for you guys when you can like see? So I'll leave that on for now. I guess I'll give it like 10 more minutes, but I don't want to give up on the spooky movie special, because if we can't find an ancient city, how can I properly call this spooky? That's like the scariest thing in Minecraft right now, so I gotta find it. Now, I did come across these naturally. Like, I would have seen these usually, so we will pick those up. So that brings our total up to 23 diamonds. Not bad. Okay, well, I accidentally mined these. The only reason I looked up was because I heard experience orbs. Another full 8-banger of diamonds. How many is this? We have 44 diamonds, and we've just been mining. I mean, it's a pretty long. I did drop my map because I realized I didn't need that. But look how long this path is already. It doesn't look that long when you zoom in, but like, it's pretty long, man. So I don't even know if I'm out of the range of the ancient city now. I don't know. I'm just kind of digging and watching a video, and then whenever I get to the point where I know I have to stop, because I do have other things to do before the wedding. So like, I'm gonna keep digging, but like, we're just gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep pushing for the fans. For the fans. Okay, and here's some more diamonds. I mean, guys, I've just been digging in a straight line. Like, I'm not doing anything cheeky. I mean, I don't know how long. You can still see the map all the way back there. I guess I have my entity render distance on really high, but look how long. That's at least 200 blocks long. Just a straight path. And I don't know, man. I'm getting to the point where I'm getting close to giving up. I'm not gonna lie. I just recorded this and I said a bad word, so I have to re-record this. And dude, I teared up because I've been mining for so long. I threw all my stuff into a hole. I've been mining for so long. Even the map has disappeared. It's left me. And look how long this hole. Like, I know you guys can't really see it, but like, try to get the perspective there. It's a really long path. And I was just mining, and then perfectly, we broke through the wall. Look at this, dude. It's an ancient city. So now, of course, we got to explore it. I'm very happy we found this. I honestly, man, it was. I felt like this was kind of a moot point at this point, you know, because we had dug for so long that like I felt like I was just holding on to a dream. I don't really know how to do this. I mean, if I have a full bright texture pack on, it's like, will the warden's blindness still affect me? And the answer is probably. And if it does, if we find out that the brightness is no longer affecting me, or the warden's blindness thing doesn't affect me anymore, I will turn it off. Swift Sneak. That's actually kind of a good enchant. Regeneration 2. That's actually kind of sick. Okay, so now we have Regeneration 2. What did they just hear? Because I've just been hopping around right here. I need to make some sort of path. I'm kind of lucky that there's like no skulk around here, like at all. It's actually kind of weird that there's not that much. Because I've been practicing my parkour. And as long as I don't hit the ground like a doofus like that, or that ground, then I'm pretty much fine. I guess it is kind of cheating because I can kind of see where the chests are, but at the same time, there's really nothing good in here anyways. I did want to find where the portal area is because I really haven't been there. Okay, I'm trying to... Why? Dude, should we kill the warden? Yeah, blindness definitely still affects you. I also forgot to put my bed down, so it's good that we messed up this early on because we can still run away without too much bad stuff happening. I'm gonna put this here for now, just because I know. Well, actually, we may want to go a little bit further. Here, buddy, you got to go away. I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm just going to put a bed down, and I'm gonna call it a day. Oh, well, I guess this literally was actually calling it. I just wanted to set my spawn point, but thank you. That way, if I die, I can come right back here without, you know, too much bad stuff happening. You know what I could do? This is a big brain move, actually, and I can leave these things here, right? Even if I were to mess up. Let's do this. Since we don't lose everything when we're exploring, let's only take exactly what we need. Let's also give myself a set of tools and armor to go back in, because I feel like the Minecraft world has blessed us with some very nice items here. Okay, some diamonds, stuff like that. So what about a full set of diamond armor? This is just so I can get back to if I lose my loot. And then maybe like a sword or something like that, you know? Maybe a pickaxe, maybe a sword too. I know it's kind of wasting the diamonds, but guys, diamonds, I mean, you saw how easy they came. It wasn't that hard to get. So coming to getting more diamonds is pretty easy. So we'll put all this stuff in here. We'll give myself a little bit of wool to work with as well. Maybe even a little bit of food, that just in case I die, okay? I'm not planning on dying. I probably don't need these things when I'm running around. Just these. Okay. So I don't know if the warden's despawned yet. We'll find out here in a sec. Are you gone yet, good sir? Okay, it seems like it. And that's where the portal is, over there. And lucky for... Oh, is it a mine shaft inside this thing? That's kind of cool. I still do think it's kind of rare, honestly, that some of this ancient city spawned in an area without any sort of, like, skulk. So I can, like, run around over here. Like, look at this. Isn't that kind of strange? Shouldn't this always be in skulk? I mean, I don't know, man. This has been a cracked sea, but I wanted to see what was over here because this looked like a big area. Again, I'm not going to be getting... If I see diamonds, like, I'm not going to get them. Like, I probably would have never seen those if I hadn't lit something up. And same goes for, like, other things. But look how big the caves are, man. These are huge. I probably could have found it in a cave system instead of just digging straight and hoping that was the right direction. What if I was digging the wrong way? I would have given up, and this wouldn't have been as spooky. It wouldn't have been as spooky of a movie. Is there anything over there? Like, how close can I be before the sound police? Okay, so that's a warden. Whoops. Okay, I need to run here and then to the right. Run here and then to the right. Now, technically, I can get up on a really tall platform and, like, shoot the warden. I just don't know how tall of an area I need. I think this area is actually tall enough if I go straight up. And then I'm going to kill a warden. I mean, guys, it's the spooky movie special. I got to kill at least one warden. So let's go all the way up here because he's over there. He's a dingus. He's kind of trash anyways. Okay. Can I even hit him from here? Yeah, okay, we hit him. Oh. Oh, he mad. Oh, he mad. I think I'm up high enough. I'm not totally sure. Like, I'm pretty sure this is high enough. If it's not, then I'll build up higher. But, like, I can just straight roast him from up here. This is how I've killed all the wardens that I've killed so far. Like, dude, what are you... what is he even doing? Yeah, he definitely can't shoot me from here, so I can just sit here and just roast him. Look at that. And you don't even really get anything from killing them. This is why I wish I could, like, talk to someone at Mojang. They made such an awesome structure, but the loot is garbage. And when you kill the hardest mob to kill in the game, which they didn't intend for you to really kill the warden, but you can. But when you do waste all the time and effort it takes to kill a warden. Yeah, I know, this takes so much effort, standing on a very tall tower. But my point is that you don't get, like, it drops a skulk block. So you do all that great work. And, you know, you make a couple MLG buckets, you know, not a big deal or anything. You know, I can hit MLG buckets all day. I'm not complaining. Like right here, for example. You know, easy peasy, we're right here. So you do all this work. You come over here. And you get 1 skulk catalyst. Maybe that's not something you can pick up otherwise. I'm not sure about that. And also, how did we even make noise over there? Did I, like, accidentally walk on the wrong block or something? Like, can I not? Is this against the rules? Okay, so if I do this, I have to just run really fast. Or I could I run over there and break the block that'll spawn it? So I think that the thing that spawns it is that shrieker. So if I were to just, like, go over there and break it, would all be well? Okay. Let's just say I start breaking it. Because it's going to signal to the other ones. But there isn't any other ones around. Okay, I gotta be careful now. Okay, so I gotta break this one. Very silently. So we're safe now. Now we can just make noise, right? Yeah. Swift sneak. Echo shard. Oh, we can make the disc. Curse of vanishing. I don't really want that. Bottle o' enchanting. I mean, can you get those in any other structure in Minecraft? Like bottles of enchanting? I don't think so. Maybe we should keep those. Yeah, look, haha, I can make all the noise I want. Haha. You can't do anything. Haha. That is kind of a nice feeling. It's also cool to see a mine shaft in here. But I wanted to get closer to the portal area because it's not something I have ever seen before. Like in person, I've seen it on videos and such. But it looks like the outskirts, like I said, this is kind of a rare spawn for one because, I mean, dude, this seed's just been amazing. But look, there's literally no skulk except for in like a few middle parts of it. And look, there is the portal. That's what I wanted to see in person. There's like a whole room in there. What is that blue? I want to investigate, but I don't want to die investigating. So we're going to be very careful with this. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I just messed up a little bit. What is in the blue? What is that? Isn't that weird? There's like a cloud of skulk up there. Like an appendage of skulk just kind of chilling above this wool thing. How much more wool do we have? Okay, we have a whole nother stack. Okay, let's build our way over here. What is this? It's just a collapsed building. Well, I'm very glad I've made my way over there. Okay, that was very rewarding, Mojang. Thank you. That is what I want to look at. Now, yeah, thank you for the creepy noises. That was great. I don't know, like, if there's a bunch of stuff. I know there's like some redstone machines in there, stuff I've seen on videos, some stuff like that. But I'm not sure that there's any skulk sensors over there. I'm also unsure of the fact if there's loot there or not. I don't know. But let's inch our way ever so carefully over there, just to not disturb the wrong people. And then I think we're kind of free, right? Like, surely they wouldn't have you get to this area and then make you run. I do see one shrieker over there, so we might go take care of that one. Yeah, I don't see any other shriekers, so we're just going to get over to that one and break it. So we'll start the path like over here, because we don't have that much more wool. Okay, can we reach it here? Just to kind of make sure we're safe. Okay, because that was the only one I saw. Now, I really do wish that they would add like a new dimension with this. Also, what are those blocks? Are those like respawn anchors? So I guess they're not meant to be broken. That's interesting. And then I know there's something below here, isn't there? Yeah, there is. And there's a bunch of like weird stuff in here that you're not No! No, I was supposed to be able to explore it. Dang it, Mojang. Dang it, Mojang. Why must you ruin all the fun of your players? Why you gotta be like that? I just wanted to explore it, and now I'm running for dear life. Oh, hey, look, diamonds. Would I have found those usually? I'm not sure. I know I need to drink water. And so I want to go back in there, but I'm going to get wrecked, right? Like, I'm going to die and lose all my stuff. So, like, do I wait? And I don't know. Maybe we should just call it a day here. I feel like there's something in there, but to be fair, I broke a piece of glass and we got seen, so we're probably gonna get wrecked again. I don't know. I'd say that's enough spookiness. We didn't lose all of our stuff, so we'll call that a win as far as things go for Ancient Cities. I mean, that's pretty good. I've seen too many people lose a lot of valuable loot at Ancient Cities. And we did get we have 1 diamond now. We have some more in that chest. But thank you guys for watching the spooky movie special. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, videos are going to return to normal after this one. I know there's only been like 1 video a week. Trust me, that's not how it normally is. It's just October had a lot of stuff in it because my wedding was in October. And now I'm married, and now things will slow down again. We're actually going to be launching a prison server pretty soon, but shh on that. Okay, that's a secret. And it's going to be hosted on NeoNetwork, of course. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. We'll be doing a lot of streams on that, doing some videos on it as well. But of course, we're never going to stop the staple Let's Play content, because I know that's what you guys love me for and know me for. And I don't want that to ever go away. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. The secret code for today's episode is going to be 0345. So put that down in the comments below if you want to show me that you watched the entirety of today's video. I appreciate you guys more than you know. And I do hope that everyone has a wonderful week ahead. Next weekend, where videos will return to normal. You don't got to worry about it. I'm excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.